opportunity to vet that and discuss it. We'll bring it back then 2 weeks if that motion's approved. And I know the Councilmember Esparza would like to adjourn the meeting in memory of Alofa Taliva, who's former president of the Sierra Neighborhood Association and a longtime advocate of many communities in our city, particularly in the East Side. And I'm so grateful for Alofa's longstanding leadership and service in our community, and very sad to learn of her passing. Councilmember Esparza.
Thank you, Mayor. And I'm bringing this up in partnership with Councilmember Carrasco. And there's a picture of Alofa Taliva. She's, oh my gosh, I was so heartbroken to learn of her passing last Thursday, another victim of COVID, unfortunately. And so today we're adjourning in her memory. She was the longtime president of the Sierra Neighborhood Association, a fierce, passionate community warrior for all of the East Side. And she was really a selfless advocate for the community, playing an instrumental role in many, many projects in the East Side, including LeBeau Park. And the bench that she's sitting on in that picture is a bench that was dedicated to her and her leadership to that community. And as my colleagues know, it's very rare to get a bit of a do-over. And that park, when it was fixed up, it wasn't done quite to the community's expectations. And so due to Alofa's advocacy, it had a little bit of a do-over to fix the basketball courts and the garden. And she was also known for personally running off people who wanted to illegally dump in the East Side. She would go out there and chase people down. And she also, it wasn't just the city, she made the county actually fix, there was a ditch, the San Juan Patch, that people would go in and then hide in there and then go and break into homes from that area. And she made the county actually fix that too. And I have so many fond memories of Alofa. She truly cared deeply for everyone. Our city owes her a tremendous debt. And she also leaves behind her legacy, not just in the community, but her husband, Coy, their daughters, Mene, Eileen, and Carmen, and son, Bruce, as well as their precious grandchildren, Feta, Hippa, Bruce, McKay, Catalea, Tanoa, and Cairo. And she leaves a grateful, grateful community. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilmember Carrasco, did you want to say anything?
Yeah, I just wanted to add, because Alofa was such an instrumental leader in our community. Of course, she was a resident of District 5, but as you can hear from Councilmember Esparza, her contributions and her commitment was not held back by boundaries. It was limitless. And so I want to echo just the gratitude that we all have for her contributions and her commitment and her love of people. To her family, I want to express my deepest condolences. But I also want to just talk about just a little bit about her what her efforts translated into, which were safer communities, better quality of life, which is what we're all fighting for. And Councilmember Esparza mentioned LeBeau Park. You know, she was instrumental in making sure that the sound wall on Capitol Expressway was put in place. And of course, she worked also with the Poco Way Apartments, which we've invested over 20 years of funding and efforts and energy to make sure that our families have a fair shot at life. And she was right there front and center. And, you know, the fact that she has passed away due to this pandemic just makes this moment even more heart-wrenching, because she was a fighter and a real champion of the people. And we know that the zip codes on the east side of San Jose have taken a particularly painful toll on our communities. And of course, now it's claimed the life of someone that really was there doing everything that she could to improve the quality of life for our families. And so again, thank you, Councilmember Esparza, for speaking so so heartfelt about our East Side leader. I don't want to call her an East Side leader. I want to just refer to her as the leader here in San Jose and Santa Clara County. And again, to her family and to the rest of the community, by the way, my condolences go out to really all of us, because we've lost someone who truly believed and had faith in our families and wanted to do everything that she could to improve that quality of life. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. We'll move forward then. Is there a motion on orders of the day?
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Motion